What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've uploaded, but I've been a little bit busy, so it's kind of keeping me away from YouTube and all that stuff. But anyways, I've got a top 5 of what makes a good crown in Cyrodiil PvP. If you don't know what a crown is, it's basically just a group lead, and the person who delegates and does controlling of the group. So let's get into it. Top 5, here we go. All right, guys. So for the first one, it's not going to be in any specific order. We're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But let's go with the first one. It's going to be someone who can delegate, and by that I mean somebody who has a vision of what they want to do in the map. Whether it's crowning somebody emperor, farming a bunch of AP, getting a bunch of kills, completing bounties on the board, or overall just wrecking shit. So with that, a person that has the ability to delegate, basically they need to know their limits of the team. That's a good crown. Okay, so for number 2, I chose communication, and this is very important because you need to be able to iterate what your vision, like I said, your overall vision is for control of whatever it is you're going to do. That needs to be vocalized to your team, and they need to understand it. And I know it's kind of messed up. A lot of times people do get kicked for not following the crown or not sticking to the team, not sticking to the plan. And that's fine. If your style of play is different from whoever's that group lead, that's okay. But a big thing is communication. I don't really have a whole lot to say on that. Just be sure you vocalize your intent. Okay, so for number 3, I'm going to choose confidence. You need to be, I wouldn't say overly confident, but you need to be confident enough in yourself to be able to lead a group. I know a lot of people, they don't like, I guess, kind of public speaking. Elder Scrolls is kind of like that. Like, it's very social, but it's anti-social. A lot of people have mics, but they don't speak. They prefer to text chat or whatever, and that's fine. But as a crown, you need to be able to, like I said before, you need to vocalize what your intent is, so people understand and can carry out your plan. With that confidence, you don't necessarily need to be loud. Your mic can be too loud, and it's annoying, but confidence enough to push forward and basically kind of tell people what to do, but not really at the same time. So that's another one, confidence. There's a lot of not confident people running groups in Cyrodiil right now, and I've seen it. It's okay. There's always a growing point, but that's a big one. You need to be confident. Commitment. A lot of times I see this in groups. Something will be being attacked, whether it's a scroll or whatever, and you'll have your last M keep versus, but let's say, for example, here, let's go to the map. Let's say, for example, you're on your last home keep. We'll use Robeck as an example. I mean, your last M keep, we'll use this as an example. And basically all of your alliance is there defending it, but somebody decided to go behind you and take your 2 home keeps, and you're gated, and this is your only keep you have. A lot of people will be like, no, but you need to go save the scrolls. Well, what's more important? You have to think about it at that point. Is keeping emperorship more important, or saving your 2 scrolls? That's something I'm not going to comment on that. That's for another video, but that's something you need to decide. Is your emperor worth keeping? Is he good enough? Is he defending? I mean, if he's at his last M keep, then you kind of gotta, is he good or not? But at the same time, if you're getting Zerg, there's only so much you can do as an emperor. But I have seen emperors wipe Zergs, so let's not go ahead and take away from anybody, being an emperor or whatever, or shitty or not. But you have to, that's as a crown, and depending on your group's capabilities, limitations, you need to decide where is your group best, where can your resources best be allocated at. So that's kind of what you need to decide, and stick to it. Commit. Don't have people running around. If they don't want to be with you, hey, don't be afraid, kick that motherfucker. It's okay. So commitment. The last one, this is a very, very important one. As far as I'm concerned, this is probably one of the most important ones. But a positive attitude. So basically, you don't want to run with an asshole. Some people do. Some people, don't mind it, is because they're getting AP. So the guy's a fucking doucher, but hey, he's getting me AP, so the good outweighs the bad. So, but it's up to you. But anyways, I found, you know, there's a lot of good crowns, a lot of bad crowns as far as attitude goes, but I wouldn't say, you know, one's better than the other, but it definitely makes it easier, you know, when somebody's cool to you, when somebody's nice, and they know what they're talking about, versus when somebody's an asshole, but they kind of know what they're talking about, or they do know what they're talking about, but they're an asshole. So that's kind of, you know, a user's preference, you know what I'm saying? Like, so always have a positive attitude is as far as I'm concerned. That's a big plus. So if you're, you know, if you're cool, you're nice, big plus. All right. That'll do it, guys. Thank you.